ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Andrea said you can never give her an orgasm. Well, that doesn't even make sense because she has 3 kids by him.
She had 3 kids, dude. How the fuck? What do you think an orgasm is? An orgasm is when the egg drops, dude. That's what an orgasm is when the egg drops.
You're a moron.
It's like egg drop soup, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. And this stupid ass troll said, you don't have to have an egg to drop. Yeah, okay, you can have an orgasm without an egg dropping. That's true.
Folks, here we are again playing catch up. Oh my goodness. So this brings us up actually to November 21st. Of course, Vaughn streamed today. So we have more to catch up on. It's more of the same old, and a lot of this, unfortunately, I think has Sam in it, so we'll be skimming through quite a bit of it. So hopefully we can get caught up in no time. I know Todd Malacote did capture a version of this over on his channel as well. If you'd like to watch it over there. This is right from the teat, folks. Please thumbs it up. Let me just get this other mute. We're not even wasting any time tonight. We're jumping right in. This is like our watch-along party. Our little Vonhelton watch-along party. So this is one where I believe he talks about the female anatomy. I love the look on his face here. I just thought that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But that's where we're starting. So, folks, once again, thanks for joining. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I don't think I'm missing anything major here. Let's just do it. Let's just fuck it. Let's just do it.
Light the fires and. So you were telling me earlier this morning, Vaughn, that what's his name, John Mellencamp, or whatever the fuck his name is.
John Cougar Mellencamp. He was a musician back in the 70s, and he had this song called "Little Pink Houses for You and Me," and he had quite a few hits back in the 70s.
He did. He was no one-hit wonder.
Yeah, he had quite a few hits. But the problem is that he's like Bruce Springsteen. He's a communist.
Yeah, he's a pinko.
He's a pinko commie, and he's on record saying, get this, John Cougar Mellencamp actually said this. You can look it up. He said that Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, both of whom worked with the American Communist Party, were not far left enough for him.
That's sick.
Let that sink in for a minute. Hillary Clinton protested the Vietnam War for the American Communist Party, and then we lost John. Oh, there he's back. But yeah, the Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton protested the Vietnam War for the American Communist Party. Okay, and Barack Obama was tutored by a man that was in the American Communist Party by the name of Franklin Davis. What was it? Franklin Davis. I want to say it. I think that's it. Oh wow, them look nice, dude. Them look really.
That's
nice.
the new wife's project now.
Yeah, that looks awesome, dude. That looks awesome. But anyway,
finish what you were saying.
Yeah, both of them though were heavily involved with the American Communist Party at one time or another. So, for John Cougar Mellencamp to say that, oh yeah, that looks really nice. So for him to say that Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama were not left enough for him, the only way that can be is if John Cougar Mellencamp is a Stalinist communist. In other words,
if he's a fucking Maoist or Bolshevik, he's a Bolshevik.
Or Stalin, Maoist, Mao, Stalin, one of the really, 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 really hardcore motherfuckers. That's the only way that he could be more left than Bill.
So if he hates America so much, why is he making music and making millions and billions?
Because he's making millions of dollars. That's why. Because he's making millions of dollars. That's why. He's making money. Yeah. I mean, Sean Penn goes over to fucking England, gets behind a podium and trashes America all the time. And he's made billions off of America, man.
That's true. Yeah, Sean Penn, another scumbag.
Yeah, Sean Penn does it. They all do it. They all do it. They
all go to foreign countries and bash America.
Yeah. Now, in this particular instance, though, he just refused to stand. He pulled a Colin Kaepernick and refused to stand for the national anthem. Instead, he sat down and ate popcorn while the national anthem was playing, and while everyone else stood up and put their hands over their heart for the fallen. And that's another thing too. For somebody who claims to be an American, he ain't got no American in him at all. He couldn't have, because at least you should respect the men and women that died for you. Those men and women died for you, died for me, died for everybody, so that we could keep our freedoms and liberties, and so that and he could have at least respected that. But I guess not. So whatever. Hey, I knew he was this comes as no surprise to me, because I knew he was a flaming commie anyway. But it's nice to know that now everybody else knows he's a flaming commie besides me. So there's that. So that's a good thing. Oh, and the guy that slammed into all the military recruits, the cadets. Remember, you heard about the military cadets that were doing drills outside, and this car comes screaming across.
Oh, really? What happened with this sick puppy?
I run over a whole bunch of military cadets that were just starting. Well, apparently he's been released on bail. Even though supposedly he was a flight risk, he's been released on bail. So now figure that one out. How the fuck does that shit work?
How does that work? Yeah.
Yeah. How the fuck does that work? Because he should have. No, he should have not been allowed out. No, he just shouldn't have. He shouldn't have been allowed out. That was crazy. But he was allowed out anyway.
To be honest with you, he should have got the chair.
Well, I think you should have
I
got
mean,
the chair.
he put how many people's lives at risk?
Just a whole shitload of kids. Yeah,
A whole shitload of kids, and he's walking around.
Yeah.
They didn't. Why didn't they put a needle in his neck and call it a day?
I agree. It should have.
Oh man, this country's going down the fucking drain. So you
I mean,
literally can take a car. I can take
one...
a car, run over 50 fucking cadets at a military drill.
Yeah.
And I can just get walked out. Oh yeah, sure, go out, have fun.
Just walk right out. Yeah, walk right in, sit right down, baby, let your mind roll on. But yeah, man, just they're letting him out like nothing in there. Oh, just another walk in the park,
Another walk in the park, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Because like you, I agree. He should have got the chair. I mean, for that many fucking attempted kills, I mean, he should have got the chair. He was obviously a danger to himself and others. Sam says, "Link me."
Link kill. Okay, give me a second.
I thought he'd be asleep because it's
Sam hasn't been feeling good for the past few days, so I thought maybe he needs rest or something.
Oh my God, he didn't get the jab, did he?
Oh.
You don't know, do you?
Of course not.
I don't know. Well,
I
guess
think
we'll
Sam
find
got
out.
the jab.
Well, if he comes in, we'll find out. We'll ask him. Now, Candace got the jab, and she's had the jab done for over a year now. And now she's starting to get sick, she said. She's starting to get a bad sore throat, can't talk, and running a fever. And so... Oh, he did not get the jab. Okay, praise be the gods. He didn't get the jab. Those of us that didn't get the jab are going to live, and those that did get the jab they're going to die. So that's just the way it goes. Oh, well.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Oh, what's going on, man? What do you know?
I come from work. It's 7 p.m. here. It's not late.
I thought it would be midnight where you're at.
No, it's 7 p.m. What time is it over there? 12 in the morning?
Yeah, 12 noon here. So that would be 12
right,
midnight
so
there.
7 hours ahead. We're 7 hours ahead.
Oh, you're only 7 hours ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm not living in Malaysia with Candace over there. She's living in
yes,
like,
now she's actually she's 13 hours ahead of us, not 12.
So it's nighttime for her over there.
Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning where she's at. So yeah.
Exactly.
So you didn't.
No worries, I didn't take the shot. I'm not crazy. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's just using wisdom. The gods expect us to use wisdom, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, forget it. I mean, even here we had plenty of people with all sorts of side effects.
One, I don't want to hear Sam blah 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 blah, and two, all the shit they're talking about. Yeah, let's just skip through it a little bit here, folks. Did you hear the story about the pro athlete though that did get it? He got it. 3 weeks later, he got hit by a bus, folks. Coincidence? Anyways, let's skip through this.
Him as being like, oh, look at this cool kid, Sam Bankman-Fried. He's opinionated enough, and we're not.
Jab died.
Okay,
Jab. With who? The votes in Alaska.
Yeah, they still haven't called Alaska. It's been like 2 weeks or something.
Well, I mean,
they're dating them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they come out with this leftist personal pronoun bullshit. This woke bullshit. Yeah, no, no, not. Don't go anywhere near them. Run like hell. Run like hell. Run out of the fucking room screaming, because you don't want nothing to do with that shit. Because their mind is so twisted up with this woke bullshit that you wouldn't be getting much anything. Yeah,
dude,
I
have to divulge something.
What?
I'm not a saint. I'm not a saint. So sometimes sometimes I watch these cam shows online.
There's this
one character. She's a Jewish girl, an Ashkenazic American Jewish girl.
Right.
Her name. She goes by the handle Kosher Pussy. And yeah. And
I was wondering, you should call it Trey.
Yeah, you should see her. You should see her from when she began doing cam shows to what she looks like now.
So, big shocker. Sam is actually a lonely pervert who stalks cam shows online. I would have never guessed that, of any of them, the way they talk about women, but in general, but especially Sam.
She looks like the golem from the Lord of the Rings. The lifeblood of
all of those women that thought it would be neat to go into these surgeons' knives and get all this plastic shit put on them. They are all turning into some kind of hideous. I don't even know what the fuck you call it. Just they're a creature. I mean, they went and they got all this plastic surgery and they got the Botox and they got their ass cut on and they got their boobs cut on and they got all this shit, and now they look like hideous monsters. Literally, they look like hideous monsters. Remember the salt monster from the original Star Trek? Yeah, kind of like that. They kind of look like that shit. Pretty scary shit. And so.
Well, some of them definitely way overdo it. Some of them way overdo it. You can't even recognize them.
Well, that's the thing. They went on.
They're more plastic than human at that point.
Yeah, more plastic than a human. Yeah, there you go. Easy. So and so there we go. It's easy as pie. Figure it out. And now they look hideous. They really do. They look hideous, man. They could be in a horror movie. I mean, it's scary, man.
Well, just send them to the world's hottest desert and watch them melt.
Ooh, that would be pretty sad. That would be pretty sad.
Well, the punishment that they'll receive is that once the comforts of this world go away, all the trappings and all the vices, they'll be left. They'll be left mutilated, having self-mutilated. They're self-mutilated.
Well, I'd say they already are
their punishment. It's their eternal punishment until death.
I'd say they already are self-mutilated when they went under the knife the first time.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I mean.
Oh,
when all these things go away, all these values, the values of this world go away.
Yeah, all the bullshit
with their mutilations. That's all. They'll be left.
Like I said, now the gods told me they're going to restore the republic, and really, you can't really restore the republic without doing something with everybody else. So. I got a feeling they're tired of these of the 300 elite families and what they've done to mankind, and they're finally going to get their comeuppance. And I can't wait to I can't wait to see that fuck Evelyn de Rothschild wearing an orange jumpsuit and having a fucking a pair of cuffs around his wrist. I can't wait for that shit.
Those people want to those people want to take a rocket ship to Mars. Honestly.
Oh fuck, let them go, because we both know there ain't no fucking such thing as Mars. That what is every fucking ancient document we got? The Earth is fixed and immovable. Fixed and immovable. Fixed.
Hey,
and
speaking
immovable.
of that, did you?
So is it a ball? No, it can't be a fucking ball, because they said the ball's rotating, right? Okay, well, if the Earth is fixed and immovable, that means it ain't a ball. Their fucking helio system is a lie. It's been a lie from day fucking one, at least in this plane of existence. Anyway.
Did you see the close-up images of the moon from that Artemis rocket yet? It looks fake as fuck. It's all CGI.
I came across a video. That was very interesting. It was from a scientist back in.
I'm gonna get me some homos. Give me a second.
Go get your food. Yeah, go get your food. But I came across a video of a scientist back in 1950. 1950. Okay. And this is a reputable scientist. This wasn't no quack. This was a very reputable scientist in his day. And he said, the moon ain't solid. It's made out of plasma. And they were interviewing him. I don't know if it was ABC, NBC, CBS. It was one of the news organizations. They was interviewing him and said, yeah, it's made out of plasma. And you'll find eventually that I'll be proven right about that. And the news media is like, well, the Americans and the Russians are going to land men on there. He said it's impossible. They can't do it. It's made out of plasma. It says impossible. And so can you imagine a reputable scientist from 1950 telling us the truth, trying to tell us the truth? Of course, it never materialized because everybody is still hung up on the helio system. But yeah, 1950, scientists already blew the whistle on the whole damn thing. Said, yeah, the moon is plasma. It's not solid. And that, and some people have recorded the moon and you can see the clouds going right behind the fucker. You can see clouds moving right behind the damn thing. Well, wait a minute. I thought it was 93 million miles away and shit. No, apparently not. Apparently it's plasma. Some kind of a projection of some kind.
Check out that YouTube link that I just posted. It's from NASA. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Mars is a candy bar. Mars is a candy bar, actually. Peter Paul.
I like Milky Way better.
Peter Paul, Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. Yeah, Mars is a candy bar. Mounds is a candy bar. Almond Joy is a candy bar. Three Musketeers is a candy bar. Three Musketeers is my favorite.
You like Three Musketeers?
Oh, I love Three Musketeers. Snickers is a candy bar.
You like what about Snickers? I'm not a big fan of Snickers. I like Milky Way. I like Reese's.
Reese's, obviously. Well, that ain't a candy bar. That's a cup. But
they make them into candy bars now.
Yeah.
What's the one with the coconut in it?
Almond Joy. No,
the Mounds.
Is it Mounds or Almond Joy that's got the coconut?
Well, they have a combination. They're a little different. One has nuts and one doesn't have nuts.
Yeah, one has. Yeah, that's right. One has. Yeah, Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts and Mounds don't. Right, that's right. I remember the song in my head. But yeah, man. You know, I don't know what to say other than the fact that it's all going to come out. It has to. It's all going to be revealed. This fake bullshit that's going on, it's all going to be revealed. People are finally going to wake up. They're going to see. And people are waking up slowly but surely. I was very impressed, Sam, the other day that Democrats here in the United States are finally starting to slowly wake up out of their stupor.
Good.
The way that the Democrat Party, who is now the American Communist Party.
I'm reflecting back, on my time in America and how haughty a lot of these liberals were towards me, even in New York, thinking themselves always thinking themselves to be intellectually superior.
Right.
Always thinking themselves to be morally superior.
Right.
And I could never stand him. I could never deal with him.
Right.
These, Woody Allen types,
Whereas the average.
Sorry, Wilson has just donated $1.99. Should I let J-Dubs know that I have a video of a reputable scientist from the 1950s that has proven that Von's dick tastes like hot dogs? I feel like that's information he desperately needs to know.
Oh my goodness, Wilson, what have you done? What have you done, Wilson? Say it, Hazel.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bun. Fun. 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 I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. 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 I'm a hot dog.
Like the fires and
on the west side, Jewtown.
Hang on, Matt. Dude, I got one of my guys.
Oh, did I attach it? I didn't send it. 1 second. I did send it. Here, I sent it.
Let me.
Sent it now.
All right, let me check out Jay's video here first.
No problem.
He put it up, and we'll check that out first, and then we'll get yours in there.
All
right. Okay, let's pull this up and take a look. See.
Outbound trajectory correction burn was completed successfully this morning at 1:44 a.m. Eastern time.
We can't hear it, Vaughn. You got to put the volume on.
Shit. Okay, hang on. I forgot about that. Yeah, hang on. Share your system audio. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Now, what is this again, Jay? Give us a recap. What is this again?
Outbound trajectory.
Oh, that's just the flyby of the moon mission that they did this morning.
A.m.
Okay.
Eastern time.
I think that moon looks more fake than the Apollo version.
Well, it's stretched or something. It's not proportion. It's not correct. The proportions are not correct. And so that right there's a dead giveaway. Not only that, look at the solid line around much of it there. It's real.
Because part of it's dark. I was going to use the R word.
Solid, hard, sharp line.
As I mentioned, Orion continues to grow closer to the moon. We are now only 7,166 miles away. That's a change of 100 miles.
Might as well skip forward until it gets closer.
You can track Orion's place in the flight all throughout at nasa.gov/track Artemis. As we grow closer to the moon, of course, we continue to distance ourselves from Earth, now over 233,429 miles away. Orion traveling at 415 miles per hour.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, it looks like fake.
Not only that, look how clean the rocket is. You think if that thing was firing off engines, it'd be a little burnt.
By burn this morning, it will propel it. It will change the delta velocity by 586 feet per second. This is a 2-minute and 30-second burn. That's longer in comparison to
Where's
some
the capsule in the video? It looks black.
OTC burns we're seeing, which last typically 30 seconds or less.
All right. But yeah, it seems like if he was really out in space, there wouldn't be a real sharp line around the bulk of the moon.
I was just saying that you can't even see the capsule that's attached to it. It's pitch black on it. You would think the light would be shining on the capsule as well.
You would think. You know, it's funny you bring up the shadows because how is this? That's on here.
Here it comes. Here it comes, folks.
She heard that car horn and thought it was out there. Okay, the sunlight is hitting at an odd angle because how is it able to give light and shadow on the same side of the capsule? That's a little weird. Unless the light was pointing straight down. But if the light was pointing straight down, then it wouldn't be hitting the moon like it's hitting. And how's come the light is brighter on the capsule than it is on the moon? Isn't it the same light? And isn't the sun supposed to be like, 93 million miles away or some shit?
Again, you're looking at obviously a live view of our closest celestial neighbor, the moon, as Orion continues.
I sorted a little bit until it gets closer.
Its closest approach this morning. The outbound powered flyby burn will begin at 7:44 a.m. Eastern time. At 7:44.
Did you see it?
The closest approach itself will happen at about 7:57. Will be about 80 miles above the lunar surface. The outbound powered flyby is the first of a pair of maneuvers that's required to enter a distant retrograde orbit around the moon. The second will be the distant retrograde insertion maneuver.
Now remember, folks, NASA claims they lost 50 years of data regarding the moon landings. 50
Distant
years.
retrograde insertion will happen on Friday. It's currently slated for coverage to begin at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, for distant retrograde insertion itself to occur at 4:52 p.m.
How do you lose that much data, folks? How do you lose that much data? How? How do you lose 50 years worth of data? Oh, we can't go back to the moon because we lost all of our data. Solar says that doesn't look real. Wow, you think?
Just yesterday we entered
it
the lunar
ain't real.
These experts. It doesn't look real to me. Well, Vaughn doesn't even believe in the moon. First of all, what the hell is he talking about? 50 years? No, they don't go to the moon because there's no reason to burn resources going back to the cold barren rock. I mean, unless they have reasons to go, they don't.
There's influence at 2:09 p.m. Eastern time will remain in that sphere of influence, meaning the moon has the greatest gravitational pull on Orion until
Apparently, the cameras are on the solar panels.
retrograde insertion. So we anticipate
Well, that's what they
to
always.
exit the
That's
gravitational
their
sphere of influence
go-to.
of the moon.
Oh, well, our
on
cameras are
Thursday,
different. Oh, okay.
November 24th.
You want in solar or not? Yeah, the camera angle is really weird too. And wait a minute. Now, if this is the orbiter, where the hell's the camera? Where's the camera? If the white thing is the orbiter,
he just said.
the...
No, you don't see all of it, Vaughn, because it's mounted on one. See, you see that little solar panel on the right, Vaughn, and you know the shadow that you're talking about is coming from, because there's another one that's off camera because the camera's mounted to it. That's why you only see the first little piece. See, I think Vaughn, you know that in between they were showing that little graphic of this thing, this orbiter going by the moon? That actually is CGI, right? And I think he thinks it's all the same thing. I don't know. You can't stare in the shit abyss, folks. You'll get lost.
The camera.
You were just
and
told.
Isn't this orbiter
you were just
supposedly
told.
going millions and millions of miles an hour?
And yeah, they appear to have a good internet connection.
And real smooth internet connection.
No, you just complained. You tried to say, "Oh, look, it just skipped. It just jumped." That's because it's the data buffering, right? That's why all of a sudden it jumps ahead and it's really close. Morons.
Isn't it, for being way out the fucking outer space?
Well, it's not way out.
One drop.
It's not even to the moon yet.
Lines, not no cutouts, no blackouts, no sound loss. Man, it
does lag a little bit, but they do have better internet than most people.
The angle is not right. It's not right. It's just not. The angle is all wrong. They'll probably say, "Oh, we got it extended out on an arm." Okay, well, wait a minute. Your satellite's traveling at thousands of miles an hour. Wouldn't that arm break off, snap off, get hit by a twig, get hit by a rock?
Get hit by a twig or a rock in fucking space. Vonhelton. Like, this is the guy who designed a space superiority fighter with wings, right? Like, he thinks there's technically, I guess. Listen, I don't want to get bogged down in the details like solar winds and stuff. But he actually thinks, like, he doesn't understand that both these objects are moving through space right now, right? But they're in a vacuum. So it appears that they're just like, it's just getting closer. But they're actually, like, both moving. Synchronized in space, right? There's no wind. There's no fucking rocks or twigs to hit. You fucking... I'm not going to say it, folks.
In the frame of view, Orion is now less than 7,000 miles away.
I'm sorry, lady, but this shit ain't
14 miles away from the moon.
Now that is CGI.
You can watch
Fuck
on
that's CGI.
NASA.gov.
Yeah, that's just a tracker, I guess.
Anytime
I
of the
think.
day or night.
Just showing us where they're at.
Spacecraft is traveling 438 miles
Skip
per hour.
ahead like 15, 20 minutes.
400. They fucking heard me. Listen to that. They said, "Oh, it's traveling 438 miles an hour." Okay. Well, excuse me. It isn't thousands of miles again. Excuse me, lady. Okay, it's not thousands of miles. Okay, it's 430. Still, that's hella fast, right? That's pretty fast. Oh, you're gonna go to work? Okay. The moon is going to be.
Have a good day at work, Solar.
Yeah, have a good day at work, Solar. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, that's now look how oblong it is now.
Your dog killing somebody over there?
Yeah, probably. Okay, midnight. It's went down the road. Calm down. Look how oblong it is now, guys. It's really oblong now. And that's another thing too. Why is the shadow changing as they get closer to the thing? I mean, wouldn't the shadow be unaffected? Because it's supposedly getting the shadow as a result of the sunlight hitting it, right? So why is the shadow getting more and more narrow as the satellite gets closer.
See, remember, Vaughn denies that things move through space. He doesn't fucking understand. Oh my goodness.
Inquiring minds want to know. That's
Look
really
at the angle of the spacecraft. It looks like it's almost flying there sideways. Shouldn't it be flying there straight?
Well, the thing of it is, like I said, who's running the fucking camera? Because, even if
these experts, shouldn't it be this way? Shouldn't it be, I don't know. How many orbiters have you fucking, fuck up.
They say it's out on an arm. The angle is still going to be wrong. And this motherfucker don't look like it's moved 1 fucking inch. Does it look like it moved any to you? I can't tell that the fucking thing has even moved. Maybe
that's why you gotta fast forward it.
Huh?
You gotta fast forward it a few minutes.
I thought it was going at 438 or whatever she said miles an hour.
Yeah, that's why it takes so long.
Yeah,
dude, if you go through the prairies, like if you go in Canada, right? And if you're going from somewhere like Ontario out to BC, anyone who's done that drive, and you go through the prairies where it's just flat, no hills, no nothing, and it's just wheat fields, and you'll see a silo off to your right, say, in the field. You'll drive 4 fucking hours, and that silo will not change size. I'm not fucking lying to you. Like, this is fucking... If the world was flat, that's what, like, you'd literally be able to look right over to Africa, right? Like, this fucking silo just never fucking changes. I mean, eventually it does, obviously, right? You get closer. He has just zero concept. This is just... It never ceases to amaze me. His fucking... I use this term all the time, this twisted comic book version of reality that he's, like, insulated himself with. Like, he really doesn't get it. He doesn't grasp it. He's a chimp monkey, folks. He can't do it. He can't fucking do it.
I think they're blasting off, aren't they? Going like thousands of miles an hour every second.
Yeah, something like that. But now the lady must have heard me. She come on and she said, no, we're only going 430. What was it? 435, 438 miles an hour. So, okay. Excuse me. That's still hella fast. All right. It's still hella fast. Okay, now
Can I read a headline? Can I read a headline story from Zero Hedge about the same guy, Sam Bankman-Fried? It's called the headline is Sam Bankman-Fried and the Pandemic Industrial Complex, written by Tyler Durden from Zero Hedge, Michael Singer via the New Normals, whatever. It's a story, an op-ed piece.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's the Earth.
Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX.
Turned into golems, and they look like rat bastard sellouts, in my opinion. They don't look like virtuous people. They look like, real like low life sellouts. They don't have light in their eyes. They don't have that energy. They don't have that glow about them. They don't have that nothing. There's nothing appealing about them. Nothing.
You cannot be a greedy bastard and be virtuous at the same time. You can't. That's not possible.
But they physically look horrid. They look, grotesque.
My dad told me that years ago. He said, son, you want to know how you pick out a liberal? They look different than we do. I said, what? He said, they look different. And you know what? My daddy ended up being right. They do look different.
Look grotesque.
They got that multicolored hair fucking thing. We call them danger frogs.
Well, they got the multi-hair thing now. Back in my day, they...
Aw, geez, can't I look like a fucking 7-year-old toothless goon who never leaves his trailer? Oh, shit.
Didn't have multicolored hair like they do now, but
look like a bunch of tie-dyed fucking freaks.
The countenance, their countenance is what I'm referring to. Their countenance.
They look dark, like they look like there's no dark in their eyes. There's no energy. There's
get a fucking haircut.
I'm sorry,
if you're a dude and you die,
donated $1.99. Oh, thank God. We hadn't heard Sam talk for 5 minutes. Please, Sam, enlighten us with your great wisdom, you stammering fucking idiot.
Oh, I know. He kills it. He just fucking kills it.
Your hair different colors, there's something wrong with you.
I would think so, unless it's a wig, and unless you were, a clown at the rodeo or something,
No, they wanted to have an impact but they had light in their eyes. They liked, good music. They liked
anybody knows targets homosexuals. Okay, he killed the homosexuals that helped him get into power, just like Hitler did years and years ago.
But at the same time, these are social engineers, and they puppeteer things via their instruments.
Well, that's going on simultaneously. Yeah, that's going
the
on.
Media and culture. Culture.
Hey, Will, you still there, Sammy? I got Sammy out a video for you and Will to see. You ready for it?
Oh,
right.
God.
Yeah, sorry.
Do I need to hide my eyes? Do I need?
Oh, this one.
We trade in our bank the whole day through. We trade the call of the Hebrew.
Jewish population. It's about the full ingathering of the exiles the hard way. They are they need to learn that their place is no longer amongst the Gentile nations. It was a field day. It was a fest. It was a rape fest.
German. There you go.
Well, Stalin. I think Stalin was a lot worse than Hitler, but oh well. Stalin.
Yeah, he killed more people. He killed more of his own people.
Yeah.
What do you miss about New York, Sammy? What do you miss about New York?
What I miss? No. What I used to.
Hot dog vendors.
No. I had a good time walking around the city all the time. I used to walk in the city. I want to surrender it, just like that.
Trust me. The gods I served have told me they're going to make shit right, and they've already started. I mean, this victory in court is undeniable, and so the gods are going to make things right. They're going to straighten everything out. It's going to be fine. But no, contrary to Nikki's fucking video, I am not a pedophile. I am not any of that shit. Nikki was the one that requested that song, and then she said she was going to pay me money. I can't remember if she did or not, but she did say she was going to pay me money, and I played the song, and it was I knew something was up. It had to be, because that song is just so fucking off the wall that.
What the hell was the song that she made you play?
I Love Little Girls. It was a 1980s disco song, and it was very obscure. It got limited publicity back in the 80s, but it was very obscure, very questionable. Even for the 80s, it was questionable, and that's saying a lot.
Sure, yeah.
And so but I told her all that in advance. You notice she doesn't show the chat, because in the chat I clearly say that it's
all right. Thank you for letting me know that, Vaughn. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man.
They set you up. You know what I mean? They always.
It's a setup. Yeah, it was a fucking setup as usual.
Yeah.
So anyway, Sammy, I hope you feel better. You feeling better? How's
I do feel better. I'm feeling more upbeat because we're good. Everything's developing for the better.
Right.
I mean, as far as it seems like it's horrible, but it's for the good. It's all for the good. Things are looking up because there'll be a resolution soon, and
yes, there will.
And I'm getting strange vibes because a lot of Americans and English speakers are all of a sudden finding their way to me to make their orders or whatever. And they're all, even Israelis are asking me these things. And I told them, look, I make it fully known. The way I speak to you is the way I speak to them. Heart on my sleeve, I'm telling them. We are at the end of it. The full ingathering is going to happen, whether the Jews want it to happen or not. They're going to be brought back kicking and screaming against their will, and they're going to blame themselves for it. And it's all, you can see all the signs of it all around you.
Then the demons are going to turn against them and wipe them out. The end times, as written, thousands and thousands.
As written in Hebrew by the prophets. Yeah.
Way the fuck back.
Not the tongues and not
Sumer, ancient Babylon, ancient Mesopotamia. All that's it. Yeah.
The true prophets, not the pretend prophets, not the made up
but
ones.
Sam, I tell you, they're going to get their reward. But I tell you, we can't let them get World War III. We can't let them.
They won't get it. I told you already. Get it out of your head. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not I agree. But
it's like we're scraping up against it constantly, daily. We're scraping up. we're scraping up against it, we're rubbing up against it, and it just doesn't erupt, it doesn't ignite. But we're rubbing up against it constantly, and it just doesn't happen. So what more proof do you need that it's not going to happen? It's just we're supposed to get as close to it as possible before it's resolved by the hand of God, and it will be resolved by the hand of God.
That's what happened last week when the missile hit Poland. Everybody thought it was going to start World War III, but it didn't.
Exactly. But these events are constantly happening now. Typically arrogant and brazen and shit. I know it's hard for you. He's actually punching them and kicking them. But when a calamity,
if we get rid of their fake money.
I understand. It's all in.
All right. Well, there you go. What are you gonna do? Put that in the corner of the room or what? You gotta put that in the corner of one of the rooms? Because that looks like a corner, right?
So hello, Nespresso. Is Sam speaking?
Yeah.
Espresso machine.
Very picky about what I listen to, and even when I listen,
you got to make sure it's the Nigella sativa, because the other one, what is it called, Barilla or whatever, something like that.
I remember
that one. That other one don't do shit. You want the Nigella sativa version. That's the one that kills. I mean, it kills everything. It kills fungus, parasites, viruses, bad bacteria. It kills it all, man. If it's moving and it ain't supposed to be moving, it kills it. And this stuff, I'm almost out, actually. I'm down to the last, I only got a little bit left. But I've been taking this stuff, and it smells good, too. It has a good aroma to it. It has a real good aroma to it.
Did Nikki come on the show?
No, Nikki did not come on the show. Nikki, like I said, Nikki is the one that went on to my show on.
That was a good little backstory. Yeah. She had you play that music.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah. Yep. Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah. How you doing, Nick?
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, Nigella sativa. I have been taking this now for 2 years, ever since the Biden administration came in, and I haven't even got so much as a head cold. The gods turned me on to this shit 2 years ago. Said get you a big bag of this off eBay, which I did, and then just put you sprinkle about a teaspoon of this shit on your pudding or your yogurt. And that's exactly what I was doing. And everything, I mean, I don't care what it is. Doesn't matter what kind of bug it is. It dies if it gets anywhere near me. This stuff. And not only that, but when you take this stuff, it stacks. Okay. So if you take it, every day, it builds up your defenses. Your natural defense is better and better and better. It helps build up your body's own natural immunity. And it's just all around great shit. Don't have to worry about toenail fungus. Don't have to worry about bad bacteria in your gut. Don't have to worry about funguses, parasites, viruses. Don't have to worry about any of that shit. It kills it all.
Side effects may include purple-looking swollen legs and ankles, problems with your circulatory system, and a numbing-like effect to your intellect. So if you had a 190 IQ, you're probably operating about, room temperature right now.
And like I said, I haven't even had, now I did sneeze a few times, but that was because of the temperature inversion, going from 12 fucking degrees to 30 degrees, you're going to sneeze a little bit. But other than that, no colds though, no fever, no cold, no nothing, because of my little secret weapon here that the gods turned me on to a long time ago. But yeah, somebody was saying online that,
until recently, I was bragging, I still haven't had the flu in years, because between the last few years in isolation and just the fact I don't have kids, I just typically don't get those. Vonhelton lives by himself with almost zero human contact other than when he goes to the Dollar General, right? And he's amazed that he doesn't catch so much as a cold. Like,
this is the equivalent of the raw version of ivermectin, because it kills everything, man. It kills it dead. So, yeah, good stuff.
Now, is cannabis legal in Kentucky, or?
I think there's talk about making it legal, but I don't know if it's going to be or not. I know there was talk about the THC liquid to use against cancer and shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because it does have some beneficial properties.
Yeah, it
To,
does have some beneficial properties. Yeah.
it probably
but
even make your lymphedema calm down a little bit too.
Well, there was.
Okay, Vaughn, hold on a second here. Nikki wasn't trolling you. She was saying that if you Google the meaning of the song was to call out all the pedophiles that run Hollywood. That's what she's saying the song means. I have to research it a little bit.
I'll have to research it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to research
I'll have
it.
to research it. We'll
Yeah.
research it and find out. We'll research.
Yeah, Vaughn's gonna research pedophilia, folks. I bet he will.
All right, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation.
I knew J-Dubs would have his fingers in it.
You're fine. But well, I mean, the song is called "I love little girls. They make me feel so good." You know.
Well, I mean, that sounds like Hollywood, right? I mean, they're pedophiles.
Well,
stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Bum number 1 has just donated Ron 10 through Super Chat. Do people have to worry about toenail fungus?
Kentucky, you do, if you never wash or anything like that. Someone's got to clip that. I know I'm probably going to put it back too far, but where are we here? I got to hear him sing that again.
I think there's talk about making it legal, but I don't know if it's going to be or not. I know there was talk about the THC liquid used against cancer and shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because it does have some beneficial properties.
Yeah, it
to,
does have some beneficial properties. Yeah.
It probably
but
even make your lymphedema calm down a little bit too.
Well, there was.
Okay, Vaughn, hold on a second here. Nikki wasn't trolling you. She was saying that if you Google the meaning of the song was to call out all the pedophiles that run Hollywood. That's what she's saying the song means. I have to research it a little bit.
I'll have to research it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to research
I'll have
it.
to research it. We'll research it and find out. We'll research.
All right, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. What were you saying?
Fine. You're fine. Well, I mean, the song is called "I love little girls. They make me feel so good." You know.
Well, I mean that
obviously-
sounds like Hollywood, right? I mean, they're pedophiles.
Well, they are pedophiles in Hollywood. Yeah, that's true. They're all pedophiles.
That's got to be true.
Yeah, you
That's
don't
got to
wanna
be cut
sing a
out,
song
folks.
like that.
Yeah,
on YouTube.
exactly.
The
Exactly.
trolls will be all
Well,
over that.
I told her the day she requested it on my radio show. I said, this song is very controversial, particularly in today's environment, and of course it was very controversial back then too, but however, it was a popular song back from the 80s. It did get airplay. And so I played it. But I didn't know you were going to illegally record me, Nikki.
But anyway, we'll see. We'll look. We
investigate.
research.
Yeah,
we'll do our due diligence, and then we'll come back to you, Nikki.
Yeah, we will research it and we'll give you the goods and the bads. We'll give you all of it, the good and
We'll give it to y'all.
the once over.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, though, here my little secret weapon here, as you can tell, it's almost empty. That damn thing's almost empty, man.
So how much you take and when?
Yeah, I'd take just about a teaspoon, and I put it in my pudding, and stir it up real good, and just eat my pudding with the makes your pudding crunchy, But I just a little
Now,
bit.
can you just like I don't know, take a scoopful of it and just swallow it whole? And
I wouldn't recommend that.
why doesn't it doesn't taste good?
Well, it doesn't have any taste that I could discern. It does have an odor, but I like the odor. I think the odor smells great. I love the smell of it, but it doesn't have any taste that I could detect.
Now, what exactly does it do though? Why does it protect you against the Fauci ouchie, if we can't say?
We can't say it, but anyway, this stuff here protects you against everything. I don't really know why or how, but it's like I said, it's a little black seed from a plant, and it kills viruses, fungus, it kills bad bacteria, It kills spike proteins.
And you can just eat it whole. You don't have to crunch it up and break it down. Your body
Well, now,
digests it.
I was reading online where these guys were sitting there. They were taking a spoon and they were breaking it into, and then they were putting it in a mortar and pestle and pounding it into powder and stuff and all the, and then they were trying to cook it over a stove and make it into an oil. And I'm like, no, you just get some seeds, put them on your pudding, and you're good to go. And I haven't been getting sick. That's why I haven't been getting sick, guys.
Okay.
Because I've been taking this stuff right here. And oh man, I feel so much better too. I really do. I feel much better. And
I think my immune system's naturally good. I haven't really been sick since I was a kid, other than
I haven't
drinking too
either.
much.
I haven't either, but it doesn't hurt to make sure, right?
Even when I drink too much, it's been like a couple years since that even happened. I've slowed down a lot on that shit. I don't.
Well, like I said, this will definitely
Wait. Hold up. So Vaughn just agreed, yeah, me either. I haven't been sick since I'm a kid, but this is just extra. So there's actually no way, Vaughn, you can actually verify that this has changed at all. If true, that you haven't been sick since a child, then what has this added? What? Fuck me, man. I shouldn't be surprised, right? I'm actually not. But it never ceases to amaze me just watching these fucking people.
He's away. All kinds.
And both of them know it. Both of them know it. When they hear him say shit like that, they know it. Oh, God.
Kinds of baddies. So, and like I said, I can reveal it now because it's too late to make it illegal. So, because remember, see, the reason I didn't want to talk about this back in 2020.
I'm sorry, Wilson has just donated $1.99. If Vaughn should win any award this year, it should be the award for coming up with a more regarded medical argument than G-Man's support of using B-17.
God damn it!
Bum number 1 has just donated Ron 10 through Super Chat. OMG, the lazy eyes are tonight. Par for the course.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks.
This is because they was running around making everything illegal that would actually heal you and make you feel better. Do I want the video down? That's up to you. That's up to you, man. That's up to you.
Like I said, I'm going to research it and I'm going to find out what the meaning of the song is, and we'll see.
Right, we'll see. But anyway, this here is great shit. And I can't recommend it enough. But see, I couldn't say anything in 2020 because they would have made it illegal, and I wouldn't be able to buy any. They would have made it illegal, just like they made HCQ illegal, just like they made ivermectin illegal, just like they made what was some of that other stuff? There was a whole slew of stuff they made illegal, and they made it illegal because they would actually cure you. And they don't want you cured because they can't make no money off of you if you're cured. So they got to have you sick. And this here keeps you.
You got to have you sick and dying.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get sick. I'm not going to get sick. No. No. Yeah, Sterling says in the outside chat that it says, well, wait a minute. If you're not attacking Vaughn, then why are the comments under the video made it about Vaughn? Yeah, that's a good question.
That is actually a good question. Yeah, that is actually a good question.
Yeah, it is. That's a
good point.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, it was very questionable. It was very questionable back in the 80s. So I mean, yeah, it was very questionable back in the 80s, but whatever.
I like you, Nick. You seem to be a nice person so far. So let's not.
So far.
So let's not ruin it, I guess.
So far, the shofar.
Anyway, what's the plans for the day, Vaughn? What's the plan?
I have no idea, other than maybe taking a nap or something. Probably not much.
Okay, you doing any Fallout mods?
Yeah, I'm doing these paintings. Did you see my paintings?
Oh yeah, did you get any up? Have you finished anything yet?
Yeah, I was showing them before. You didn't see them? Yeah, put me back. Let me get back up here. Hold on. I'll get back up here. And then, of course, I'm doing the poster beds. But I think
Well, you're not held responsible for the comments that other people make, but like I run the Vonhelton channel here on YouTube, and when I see nasty comments, I report them and I delete them.
report them or delete them or block them or something. Yeah. Now,
Maybe trolls can be turned. Yeah, hopefully they can be turned into the cops.
Maybe. Yeah, they can be turned into the cops. Yeah. Turn them into the cops. Yeah, there you go. Turn every one of them into the cops and let the cops handle them. Here's my poster bed, but I think you knew about that, right? You knew about
that. I knew about that one.
Tufted and untufted.
No, I think you did pictures on the wall, though. Walls like George Washington and.
I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm getting there. I just got to get back up there. Wait, there you go. There's one.
Oh, there's one. Yeah.
And
that's a nice little picture frame. Oh, there. That's nice.
And there's one. And there's one.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
That's really nice, isn't it? Isn't that really nice? That's really nice. And then there's one.
Yeah. That is nice. Yeah. Oh, who's that guy?
That's Manfred von Richthofen.
Yeah, he looks like a good-looking Aryan guy. Nice-looking guy.
Actually, a very honorable man. Very honorable.
Yeah.
Very honorable man. And with the hat or without?
I like it with the hat.
You like it with the hat? Yeah, with the hat or without. That's Joseph Jacobs, and he had his plane done very uniquely with the big fat crosses.
Okay.
And there's just 11 peeling off to attack some messy fives, or I don't know, who knows. Anyway, and I got them where I can put them on tables now. Set them on the table. That was kind of it. I was kind of like, what? Why wouldn't this thing sit on the table? Why wouldn't it sit on the table? And so I had to go in. I had to go into the NIP file, and I had to make some adjustments to the NIP file. And once I made those adjustments, boom, it fit. I lost John again. God, that is so aggravating. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I got it where it sits on the table now. See? I missed one. Went too fast. There we go. Now, do you know who that one is, Jay? Do you know who that is? Without Googling?
One of the presidents, or
no?
Yeah, nope, I don't know.
That's Samuel Adams. That is Samuel Adams, and he was the one that engraved the bottom of the cup that Paul Revere was given to send to the colonists, and the engraving was under the bottom of the cup. I forget the whole deal with the story, but he gives it to Paul Revere, and Paul Revere gives it to a bunch of people or something. Or maybe it was a beer stein. I don't know. It was something, but he did an engraving on it for the patriots, for the colonists, for the revolutionaries, whatever. And
let me see here. You should put yourself in one of those picture frames.
You think I should? That would be awful. That would be awful narcissistic of me, though, wouldn't it?
Well, if that's possible, you can insert photos in there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you know these guys?
No, I'm Canadian. I wouldn't know any of these guys.
Oh, that's right. You're Canadian.
One on the right looks a bit familiar.
Yeah, you're Canadian. I forgot. My bad. Well, anyway, those are presidents. Those are some former presidents.
Yeah, I kind of figured the one on the right looks presidential.
Yeah, he's presidents. Now, you have to know that guy. Come on. Thomas Jefferson.
Okay.
Yeah. He was a badass, man. Thomas Jefferson was badass. And George Washington, I'm sure you know him.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Yeah. I really like this painting.
Did you know Americans used to speak British when it was founded?
Yes.
Yeah, some reason we lost the accent.
Yeah, I don't know how. But we did. I really like that painting of George Washington. It looks really, really good. And John's back. Welcome back, John.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're all right. But yeah, George Washington, I really like that painting. I was looking at his pictures, and his pictures looked like he had rosacea or some shit. And even some of the paintings made it look like he had rosacea. And so I just, I wanna go and yeah. How does a man afford to pay for a brand new Toyota Tundra 4x4 when he's on welfare? Yeah, that's a real good question. That's a real good question, guys. Real good question. Anyway, I really like this painting of George Washington. I thought it was really nice. It, like I said, the pictures and paintings I looked at, I wasn't pleased with them at all. And then I come across this one, and this one looked really, really nice. Now he's still got some of the red up here, but it's not so much around the rest of his face, and it looks a lot more presentable there. So I really like that picture. There's Ben Franklin, and now that's either Madison or Monroe, but I keep getting Madison and Monroe mixed up, so it's one or the other. It's one or the other. Can you see that?
Madison and Monroe, yeah.
Can you see it, John?
Monroe's on the right, I think.
Yeah, Monroe's on the right.
Who is that on the left?
It's Ben Franklin on the left.
Oh, Ben Franklin on the right, and then on the right is Monroe.
Right, yeah. That's Monroe, or it's either Madison or Monroe one.
That looks like Monroe to me.
I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, they all look alike, right? They have white people. They all look alike.
All look alike. Yeah, there you go. All white people look alike. But I got them where you can set them on the desk now too. Little desktop pictures, Put whatever you want in there and set it on your desk. So when you're at your desk in the game, doing whatever, you got a picture of whoever you want.
Someone wrote here, look at this. Larry Frost has been showing vids of his new Toyota Tundra 4x4. How will he afford to pay that cash? That's a fucking $1 million question, buddy.
Yeah.
That's a $1 million question.
It is actually.
He frauded the estate out of money, is what I'm guessing.
I actually, it's a $2 million question. Ha ha ha.
Well, Vaughn,
what happened? A $2 million question? Oh yeah,
it's a $2 million question.
Technically, the truck is on your property now, since it's you own the land. You could have that truck seized.
Yeah, well, we're going to have everything seized because he owes me back rent. He owes me my daddy's $2 million. He has not produced.
I told you, Vaughn, he has no interest in paying you any money.
No, like I said,
he's made that clear.
And like I said, he's not a judge. So he's not a judge. Yeah, pretty much every Vonhelton video has hater comments. That's true. That's true. But we're going to change that, guys, because I'm going to start throwing people in jail as soon as I get my money back. I'm going to start throwing people in jail. And then there won't be no more hater comments. Because there's a lot of people need to go to jail for what they did to my family. That's not right, man. What was done to my family is not right. You know about the Red Baron, right?
Let's make Vaughn great again. I love that.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's make Vaughn great again.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, Nikki P liked the hater comments. So.
That's a little perplexing. I'm trying to give Nikki the benefit of the doubt, but we'll see. We have to do an investigation and see what happens.
We have to investigate. That's right.
We have to investigate. Unless Nikki wants to come into the show now and hold her own up and tell us what happened.
Yeah, defend yourself. Defend yourself.
If Vaughn gets the kids, will you stop streaming your failures? What does that mean? Streaming your failures. Vaughn's a winner. Vaughn's winning.
At least his username is correct. Joe Biden does have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Haters are right twice a day. Like a broken watch is right twice a day.
Yeah.
The haters are right twice a day, right?
He actually turned 80 yesterday.
Yeah,
he turned 80. I know.
Yeah, 80 years old, man. Wow, that's crazy.
Most people his age are in a retirement home or a senior's home.
Yep, they sure are. They sure are.
If I lose connection, I'll be right back.
Okay. All righty, dude. So what do you think of the poster board there, Jay? Poster bed, I mean. You like it? Pretty good? Pretty bad?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I want to put me some curtains up for it. They'll be optional. You don't have to have the curtains. But I'm going to put curtains up
or at least have a curtain on top. Some of those types of beds like that with the long poles usually have curtains around them.
Right, correct. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have some wood supports on all four corners, and then I'll have the curtains that drape through the middle, and then I'll have curtains down the sides of
Holy man, it's Schnippeldorf's, man. It's cold outside, man.
Yeah.
It says it's 20.
Canada under 0 is minus anything. Canada under 0 is minus anything minus 0 is freezing.
You're right. So for us, Fahrenheit is 38. It's freezing, and for you, it's 0. So and then it goes
0.
down like every 4 degrees or so. It's like a 1 point. So it's like
32.
something like 4. I'm like -4. I don't remember how it works.
32.
Ron, you remember how the conversion works for the Celsius to Fahrenheit?
Are you kidding me? I suck at math.
Yeah, I think it's -4. You have to look it up.
But it's 32 freezing for us. 32.
No, 38 is freezing, isn't it?
Nope, 32.
Oh, 32. Okay, there you go. So yeah, so it's -1 then.
Yeah, 32 is freezing for us. So that would be, and we lost him again. But yeah, man, 32 is freezing for us in Fahrenheit, and 0 is freezing in Celsius. So Nikki, you haven't commented on my beds at all, man. What's up with that?
No, do you have any like dog houses outside for your dogs, or they can crawl into, or?
There's one in the game. There's one already in the game.
So I think
I did, however, make sleeping bags for dog meat to lay on.
Okay.
And made 2 of them. I can make more.
Yeah, it's like when it gets really cold, like bring them inside or something.
Do I not have my own channel? Okay, I was summarily removed from YouTube for being a patriotic American. YouTube apparently hates patriotic American. So I was summarily removed, and so this is not my channel. It's John's channel, and but it's got my name on it.
We got to get rid of Trudeau, though. Like, he can't win another election.
That's really how dumb Vaughn is. I'm not allowed on YouTube. I can only broadcast through this channel that has my name on it. But technically it's John's, who also got removed from YouTube. Like, Vaughn, just open a new YouTube channel. It could be yours. It could be yours.
And he could stay in power indefinitely if he wants to. We have no term limit.
Well, not if he wants to. Correction, not if he wants to, if he gets voted out. The problem is he's won the election 3 times. So if you don't like Trudeau, that's what the problem is. Most people do.
Vaughn neglects his dogs like he does his kids.
I think Trudeau's a bonehead, but anyways, I'm not getting into Canadian politics.
Yeah, okay, that's all I needed to see. Bye, asshole. Everywhere I have you, you're always disappearing. Yeah, well, I got a lot of haters, dude. I got a lot of haters, and they're constantly flagging my shit. You know, when people flag your shit, you tend to disappear, you know. And then plus I got Google against me, YouTube against me, Twitter against me, Twitch is against me. All these social platforms hate me because I'm a conservative, patriotic American, and they hate conservative, patriotic Americans. Hell, they just hate patriotic Americans, period. They hate America, period. All your social media platforms, otherwise, opposed to some alternatives, they all hate America. Every goddamn one of them hate America, which makes absolutely no sense to me because America is how they got rich. So I don't know why the fuck you would hate something that gets you rich, but in their twisted, sick minds, yes, they hate America, even though America made them filthy rich. And like I said earlier, it's like Bono. Bono got rich from America. His band, U2, became rich when they came to America. But what does Bono do? He goes to Europe, stands behind a podium, and just trash talks America up one side and down the other. Why? Because he can and because he does. I don't know. Even though America made him filthy rich, he goes to Europe, stands behind a podium. Yeah, man, America sucks. Capitalism sucks. They're all fucking evil. He doesn't seem to realize that under communism, the only thing he would have is the clothes on his back and maybe, if he's lucky, a bowl of tomato soup in front of him. If he's lucky. He probably wouldn't even have the fucking crackers to go with it. Just the soup. But see, he's too fucking stupid to understand shit like that, because very few people these days, for some crazy reason, actually do research and actually study history. No one studies history. And just a cursory study of history would show you that conditions under communism are deplorable. They're horrible. And anybody that advocates that is the stupidest motherfucker that ever walked the earth, because you end up in soup lines, bread lines. Sometimes you end up in a death line because you're going to die. The lines were so long, folks, that people actually died waiting to get a loaf of bread. Is that what you want in America? Is that what you think is going to be so much better than capitalism? Because if it is, you're a moron. You're an idiot. But there's people out there that believe that shit. Believe it or not. Oh, communism, Bond. You don't understand, Bond. Communism. I understand perfectly, because I'm a purveyor of history. I actually study history. And I know exactly what coming. And I had the distinct honor to speak with a little Russian grandma who came over from the old Soviet Union.
Oh, here we go, folks. This is oh, jeez. Oh, jeez Louise. I'm just letting you know I got to step away from the computer for a quick sec. I will be right back. I'm just letting you know in case anything happens. I'm not here.
And she told me stories that made my hair stand up on end. And it was crazy. It was just crazy. Yeah, free speech is dead. You know who killed it? Democrats. You think Hillary Clinton wants you talking shit about her? No. You think Barack Obama wants you talking shit about him? No. These people don't want you talking shit about them. So the first thing they're going to do is take away your freedom of speech. That's the first thing they do. Take away your freedom of speech. Take away your Second Amendment, your First Amendment, and your Second Amendment. I'm surprised the Biden administration ain't already done away with the First Amendment and Second Amendment. I'm really surprised. Welcome back, John.
Yeah, welcome back. Put the camera in.
Yep. So you're in the vehicle.
I got the wife dropped off.
Okay, groovy.
Now I gotta find a where to park because I can't stay in the parking handicap.
Right.
So I'm gonna back up and walk my white ass out of here and see if I can find a place to park.
Better find a place to get warm if it's still 12
it's
degrees.
Fucking freezing, brother.
Well, now, like I said, last night here at the house, it got down to 12 degrees. So that's incredibly cold. And
I'm at the Glens Falls Hospital. If someone wants to come and kill me in the parking lot, one of the trolls. They know where I am.
Yeah.
Well, hospital would be a good place to be.
Yeah, that'd be
you get shot and then you get wheeled right into the morgue.
right into the hospital. Yeah, it's wheeling right in.
Is the wife okay? Yeah, it's the same old complications. I would like everyone to pray for my wife if possible. If I don't know if anyone's out there that believes in praying.
I do.
I know, Vaughn, you do. You're a human being. You're a good person.
I try to be. Good. Of course, I know the gods would thump me if I ain't. So
look at this. I got a big old jacket on. That's how nasty it is out there, man. It's cold.
Yeah, it's like I said, it would here right even here last night. It got down to 12 degrees. Fuck me, that's cold. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
That is bad cold. What is that? Minus 100 in Celsius? It's cold, man. It's fucking cold.
Yeah.
So
it is cold out there, yeah.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I haven't heard that song.
That's what's his name sings that Dean Martin.
Dean Martin, yep, you got it.
Dean Martin has one of my favorite quotes. He says, quote, you ain't drunk if you can lay on the floor without holding on.
Yeah, I guess. That was a long time ago for me, though. And
that's a long time ago for me too. A whole whopping 2 hours ago. I gotta
Well, see, mine was a lot longer than that. Mine
2
was about 30.
hours.
Mine was
It's
about 30 years.
2:30. I gotta, I don't.
It's 2:30. What? Hell, it's time to get drunk, ain't it?
Yeah.
No, you
But
got to stay
I got to
sober.
pick up a Powerball ticket. I'm thinking about playing the Powerball again.
Oh,
What's the
yeah?
Powerball up to? How many millions?
I'll tell you in about 2 seconds. Hold on a
Or
second.
the Mega? Should I play the Mega or should I play the Power?
Well, let me see what. Hang on. Let me get there. Shit. You got to wait.
Well, I can get fucking ticket each. I guess I can get $20 of each. Why
You got to
not?
wait till it loads and shit.
Some guy in California just won $2 billion from it.
Some cunt. I know. I
2
heard
billion?
about that. 2 billion. Yeah, would it be?
He was probably already wealthy to begin with. He just probably
course.
spent $1,000 in lottery tickets.
All right, the Powerball's been reset, so it's only 20 million.
Yeah, I wouldn't
but
buy it when it's really low. I'd wait until it's high.
But the Mega Millions is 259 million, almost three, almost over 2.5 million. It's over 2.5 million, or 250 million. Excuse me, 250 million, 259 million. That's a lot of money. So yeah, just
Okay.
one guy hit that 2 billion, huh? Damn.
A woman in California.
Woman in California. Well, yeah, I agree with Jay. She was probably already rich.
Well, that's what they do. The rich, they put what, $1,000 in the tickets.
Yeah, they'll put thousands and thousands of dollars down. So it's hard for them to lose.
Someone says you want to play when it's low. Less players, more of a chance of winning. I guess.
I don't know. Actually, I really don't know.
Always seems to be when the draw actually, when someone wins, it's always usually really high.
You know what cracks me up? What cracks me up is that usually when people hit the lottery, it's just somebody that was out and about like John is now, and they run into like a stop and go or whatever, and they put $2 down for one line, and then they fucking win the shit, and it's like, God damn it!
Yeah,
I'll put down $5, $10, $15, and I don't get shit. See, years ago when you played the lottery, you would actually get some money if you did good. Like, say, if you got 3 numbers, 4 numbers, 5 numbers, you would actually win something. Well, see, you don't win nothing no more. They cut all that out. So and I know why they did it. They did it.
I hardly win free tickets anymore.
Yeah, you can't even win free tickets anymore. That's right.
I think the most I've ever won on the lottery was like $50 once.
I got $80 on a scratch off one time, and that was pretty cool. But that's all I've ever got. $80 on a scratch off. But but the gods have told me I'm going to win the Powerball and a Mega Million. And then I said, well, what if I win both of those and people still don't believe? They said, well, maybe we'll let you win the Publishers Clearinghouse too. And I was just kidding about Publishers Clearinghouse, but then they brought it back up again. So I don't know, man. We'll see. But the Powerball and Mega Millions, that's a given for me. And considering the fact that the Powerball and the Mega Millions were both $5 billion one time, that's $10 billion. And the gods let it sail right under my fucking nose. I'm like, guys, what the fuck?
I know the government's going to take half of that money in taxes.
Huh?
The government's going to take half that money in taxes.
Well, they're supposed to only. I thought the government was only allowed to take 6%.
Well, I'm not.
No,
sure.
they take half. They take half of it in the lotto.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
really?
They take 50%. Yeah.
Fuck.
They won $2 billion, so they probably only got like $1 billion left.
I didn't know they took. How are they legally allowed to take that much money, though?
Why is the government legally allowed to do anything? Why is the government allowed to legally bomb people in other countries? They do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah. Good point, I guess. But yeah, man. See, it's supposed to only take 6%. I thought, but whatever. Well, anyway, even if they did, that would still leave me $5 billion. I'd still be filthy fucking rich, and so. But yeah, man, 10 billion, and it went right under my nose, and I'm like, hey guys, I thought you said you wanted me, but I guess it wasn't time yet, Their time isn't our time, unfortunately. Because see, my line of thinking is if I'd have won that 10 billion, I would have been an instant Donald Trump, and I could have really made a huge impact on the world.
If I won that $2 billion that was in the Powerball, man, I would have. When they had me up on the cameras, I would have been like, because that was a week before the election. I would have been like, I'm going to spend half of this money getting my boy Zeldin elected as governor of New York. They would have been shitting in their pants. All those liberals would have been fucking, and I would have never spent any money. All I would have did was say it.
Yeah.
Without actually spending the money,
Yeah.
they would have. All those liberals would have been shitting in their pants.
Yeah.
I don't know why the gods didn't let me win, man. I needed that $2 billion. Some bimbo in California won the Powerball, $2 billion.
And probably,
Unbelievable.
and if it isn't some rich elitist, it'll probably be spent by tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, some crack whore spending it away on drugs.
Drugs and alcohol. You bet. That's right. Drugs and alcohol and riotous living. Yes, absolutely. That's usually how it ends up. You know, now see me, if I would have won that 10 billion, I would have hired a CPA immediately. And the CPA would have handled getting all my bills paid and getting all my debts took care of and getting everything on the up and up and everything all nice and tidy. And, you know, and then I would have put back money for each one of the kids and, you know, and it would all been done, you know, done really, really nice and everything. But
yeah,
but the gods, maybe that wasn't enough money to the gods. Maybe the gods want each one of them to have 10 billion and, you know, so that'd be 20 billion, and which would be more than Trump. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go.
You want gum?
I don't have any teeth, dude.
Oh wow! Oh, that's right. Can you still chew gum without teeth?
I honestly doubt it.
Have you ever tried?
No, I haven't.
I wouldn't even want to try.
I usually just suck.
That would be pretty difficult, wouldn't it, on the gums?
I just suck them down until they become nothing but, you know, a little tiny piece and then swallow it. That's all, you know. Of course, I don't use gum. I was talking about the Tic Tac or some shit like that. I just suck on it till it disappears. So, you know, now I eat chips. I finished off a bag of chips earlier. I eat those. I eat anything I want to eat. I don't have a problem eating. It's just, you know, with no teeth, you usually need teeth for chewing gum. So. Lucky for life, buddy. $1,000 a day for life, it says. Man, oh man. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Order confirmation. That was from the last time. Yeah, place those orders didn't win shit. What else is new though, right? What else is new? We'll try something. Let's see, when's that going in? 22. Oh, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Quickie picky. It's the quicker picker upper.
So, yeah. I guess after the trip here, we're gonna, I don't know, go out to eat. Where should we go? Where do you think we should go for food?
That's a good question. When was the last time you was at the Olive Garden?
Me personally, I've gone to the Olive Garden 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Well, there you go. Olive Garden.
Olive Garden? You're a fan of the Olive Garden, Vaughn? I'm not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan, but I mean, you know, if you haven't been there in a long time, you know.
Yeah.
Red Lobster is now.
Red Lobster, yeah, we should take a peek at Red Lobster of the Golden Corral.
I used to like Red Lobster. I don't know what Red Lobster is like today, but back in my day, Red Lobster was awesome. I don't know if it still is, but Red Lobster used to be a fucking awesome place to go. So, you know, you can look at Red Lobster, get the king crab legs, man. Oh my God. Dip them fuckers in fondue and they're to die for. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So
what if you win $1,000 a day and you find out you're immortal?
I ain't going to tell them. That's for damn sure. I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't tell them shit. If I found out I was immortal, I wouldn't tell them a damn thing. But I can tell you right now, guys, you don't want the gods making me immortal or turning me into a demigod. You don't want that.
You don't want me a demigod, man. All the hate that happened to me in my life would
Yeah,
go back on
exactly.
everyone tenfold,
Exactly.
man.
Exactly. It would be
It would be
scorched earth.
rough, man. It would be too bad.
It would be scorched earth policy. Yeah, man. Why do you think the gods kept me out of all this other shit all this time? Because they know, man. They know, man. I get in there. I'm going to get some payback, man. Fuck yeah, I will. And that's why they're keeping me out. That's why they're keeping me back, because they know I get in there and get some payback. Then it said, you stay the hell out. We're going to handle
If I
it.
got involved, man, holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I do have some Burger King coupons.
You do?
I can get for $9, I can get 2 Whoppers and 2 fries.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Sandwiches are what? $6 a piece now, ain't they?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. So you can save a couple bucks, $3, $8.99. Yeah, man. Wow. That sounds pretty good.
You were
Well,
chewing
I
on
hope
those Whoppers the other day, Von. They were looking good.
Yeah. Oh, dude, man. I went in there to get the special, the 2 Whoppers, and I went in there.
And they said they didn't have it, right?
And they said they didn't have it. But I got lucky because the manager come walking out and overheard my conversation. And she turns to the lady behind the desk and says, "Give it to him anyway." And I'm like, whoa. So I got my 2 Whoppers anyway. Got my 2 Whoppers anyway.
Good
Great
for
thing
you.
to
The
go.
gods are on your side, man.
The gods are on my side, man. I keep trying to tell everybody. Am I now? Do I think I'm anybody special? Fuck no. I think I'm a piece of shit, actually. But for whatever reason, the gods love me. They do. They love
Right.
me.
The
'Cause
gods do love you. The light shines upon you.
They think they for whatever reason they've latched onto me, and I'm like, holy shit, dude. I even told him, I said, but there's bound to be somebody younger, stronger, better looking, built better. Now I used to.
Von, you're a young guy. You're strong. You're built well. Good looking.
Well, I've got it, but I just, it kind of went on vacation.
Yeah, I
It
get
just
you.
kind of went on vacation, man, and I got replaced by this.
I mean, you look better than Ernie.
Yes.
You look better than Todd. The haters, the trolls.
Well, yeah, the haters. Well, the haters, like
Trolls, they're fucking globs of shit in their mother's basement, man.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
What are the gods going to give it to someone who's a fucking 400-pound glob of shit like Todd?
Yeah, but I mean, there's bound to be somebody out there. I mean, it's pretty scary to think that they settled on me. Because I mean,
Yeah, but
because that means
why does God choose anyone?
Yeah, but that means there was nobody else to pick but me, and that's scary as fuck. Because
why did God choose Moses?
Yeah, Moses was illiterate.
Yeah.
He chose him.
Oh, so now the new conspiracy theory the trolls are saying is that the December 1st you're gone, Von.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember that back in August? I have a video on Odyssey from August saying all the trolls were saying, Todd was saying, Secular Opinion, Ernie was saying, all the trolls were saying, Von, you're going to get evicted in August. And what happened? Nothing happened in August. All the trolls, all the haters, Todd, Secular, they were all conspiring this conspiracy that you're going to walk into court.
I've never given a date ever of Von getting kicked off the property. In fact, well, I'm preaching the choir. We all know they're full of shit.
And they're going to arrest you. And what happened? You came out with keys for the double wide.
I came out with keys
So
for
the
the-
trolls and these people, Todd, Secular, all the haters, they've been wrong this whole entire time.
Well, they don't know what's going on. See, they don't know what's going on.
It's just guesswork. Yeah. Well, Todd just, yeah, obviously. It's
just guesswork.
They're pulling it right out of their ass is what's going on.
That's exactly right. They're pulling it out of their ass. They don't know what's going on. And that's just the way it goes. But yeah.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Exactly right. But it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm not worried about it. Oh, what we got here? The kids are gone December 1st, he says. The kids are gone, he says.
Oh, the kids are gone. Why? Where they going? The Von's trailer? The double wide?
Well, they're going. My trailer's where they're going. Because I tell you right now, if my kids get adopted out, That'll be the end of Clay County because
Yeah, I would be very furious. I'll be honest with you, Vaughn. If something happened to those kids, man, oof, I don't know if I could contain myself.
I wouldn't take these guys
I think a little bit
seriously.
of the Muslim in me will come out.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't take them seriously. These guys come up with like different dates for
Well,
like
no, they're
every
right
single
about
month.
my court date. My court date is in December, but I don't think my kids are going to be adopted out. I don't think the kids are going to be adopted out because if
They're
they were
not
going
going nowhere. The kids.
if the kids were going to be adopted out, they would already been gone by now. They wouldn't have waited till no December. They just said, "Yeah, we're taking the kids." So no.
Well, you done anything in the double A, like setting up some furniture or something? Move their bed
Well,
forward,
that's
or-
like I said. I gotta wait. I gotta wait and see what's happening. In
wait
the
6
damn
months.
courts. I gotta wait and see what's happening in the damn courts. And that's the.
You got rid of that piece of garbage. Good.
Yeah, I got rid of one of them. There's a whole bunch of them.
If you want to get rid of You're So Cringe, you can drop him like a bad habit too, if you want.
Right.
I mean, he's not really that bad, but I usually give them enough time, give them enough rope that they hang themselves with it.
Well, here's Wintery Gunsmithing says, Vaughn, do you think you will find another mentally challenged woman to move in? Okay, first of all, there was nothing wrong with Andrea mentally.
Until the trolls got a hold of her.
Got a hold of her, yeah. Now, Andrea was sheltered. Her grandma would hardly let her do anything. Her grandmother ruled her with an iron fist and would hardly ever let her do anything. So Andrea was sheltered by her grandma. But that doesn't make you crazy. Andrea was not crazy. Okay? And so I'm banning you for lying. Huh?
It's being harassed 24/7 by the trolls.
Exactly. That's what drove her crazy. Well, see, here's the thing, okay?
Well, that'll drive anyone crazy.
Well, how this happened. Here's how it happened.
Dude, she was hearing voices in her head telling her to kill her parents before she moved in with you. You used to make all these stupid rationalizations that her dreams were prophetic. She used to have dreams of the world burning and shit, and you were like, well, that's prophecy. That's prophecy. She most certainly had mental issues before moving in the trailer with you.
Okay, what happened was Andrea had the twins by cesarean, and they were preemies. And apparently, to a woman, this was very traumatic. Okay, and I'm sure the hospital didn't make anything fucking easier on her. And so she had the very traumatic experience, having these preemie babies by cesarean. So she goes into postpartum depression. Now, as a guy, we don't know that much about women's issues, or at least I didn't. I do now, of course, but I didn't back then. So I didn't know she was going into postpartum depression. I had no idea. All I did know, though, was that she was posting some weird shit on Facebook. And I told her, I said, you got to stop posting that shit on, people will take you serious over that. And she kept posting weird shit on Facebook because she was going through postpartum depression. See, I didn't know that. Okay, so she's posting all these weird shit on Facebook. And so that's when the trolls got the bright idea to call CPS and send them out to the house. And unfortunately, they used her own conversations on Facebook to do it with. And that's how this shit all got started.
And that's why we all need to delete Facebook.
That's why everybody needs to delete Facebook right there. There you go. Exactly. And so, but that was what it was. She was going through postpartum depression.
Someone says you will be buried with your lies. You want to get rid of that guy, Vaughn?
Let me tell you something. You were so cringe. Let me tell you what the gods told me, because I asked the gods. I said, "Are these fuckwads going to win?" And I was deadly serious. I said, because at the time it was looking pretty bad. And I asked the gods point blank. I said, "Are these fuckwads going to win?" They said, "When the smoke clears, you'll be the only one standing."
Amen.
Are you listening, troll? Because the gods have been 100% accurate so far. And that's what they told me. All right. They have not lied to me one time yet. And they've been going to bat for me behind the scenes that you aren't aware about. Several times the gods have went to bat for me.
Yeah.
So you need to think about the future, troll. Because while you might,
he doesn't have a future, Vaughn. You're talking to someone that has no future.
Well,
This guy probably drinks probably drinks 2-liter bottles of Coca-Cola every day. He's probably 400 pounds, morbidly obese. He
Right.
probably eats nothing but the scraps that his mother gives him. Okay, you think he's gonna have a future, Vaughn?
Right. Well,
coming from J-Dubs, who is obviously obese, spends his days in a bed with fucking plastic sheets, drinking at least a 26er before the afternoon, then getting in his car and driving around. Then when he's home, he gets to pick through the scraps in the fridge that his quote-unquote wife left him as she's out doing God knows what to whatever hour of the night. Just wanted to point that out.
Like I said, Troll, everything the gods have said has come to pass. I mean, John knows it. I think Jay even knows some of it. But everything.
We all get it. Even Nikki knows it. Even Nikki gets it.
Everybody that has been around me knows what the gods have told me, because I didn't hide any of it. My videos are on BitChute. My videos are on Odyssey. You know, the videos are there for anybody to go read. And
Vaughn, these people are they're not even worth talking to. These people, you think maybe some of them you talk some sense into them, but these people are, you can't talk sense to them.
Look at him. Nah, I'm going to be just fine. Yeah. Well,
yeah. Okay. Now who's lying to themselves now?
Yeah, you're lying to yourself.
Who's lying now?
You're lying to yourself now.
Who's lying now?
Go ask Jennifer Souls if she's fine. All right. Anyway, I've had enough of you. See you. Bye. You ready?
Did you hear that laugh? Vaughn just reveling in it. Just like when he talks about his sister dying. He loves it. He sees that as a plus for him. That's how much of a scumbag Vonhelton is. As far as J-Dubs, yes, Sokka, he's 89% chins. In fact, I heard that his next transition, religiously and ethnically this time, is he started out as the white Irish Christian from New York. He became the Irish Jew. Now Muslim. I heard the next one, he's going to get into Shinto and become Asian, the first trans racial person. And the reason being is because he's got more chins than a Chinese phone book. Folks.
They were wrong about you not owning the trailer, and now look at you.
They were wrong about everything. Like I said, there's stuff going on behind the scenes that that nobody's privy of, because basically it's none of their damn business. There's stuff going on behind the scenes that the gods have been 100% accurate about. I mean, 100% accurate.
Pinpoint accuracy. The accuracy has been so perfect. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it has been. It's amazing. Scary.
It's scary how accurate the gods have been.
Yeah. But I mean, literally everything they said has come to pass thus far, and so I have no reason to doubt them. None. Zero. I have no reason to doubt them. Spivey says, I'm in Louisville and it's warmer today. Yeah, man. We finally got up to 50 degrees and shit. So, yeah, pretty good. Going to be 50 something tomorrow, too, they said. That's cool. That's definitely cool. I mean,
better than being in Buffalo, New York right now.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why I left New York.
I'm freezing my tuchus where I am.
It's cold up there. Yeah, that's why I left New York. It's cold up there. That's one of the reasons. And you know, all serious though, you know, when you're making good money as a DJ and you still can't get your bills paid, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. So I got the hell out of Dodge. I went back. Where did I go after New York? Did I come straight back to? I don't think I come straight back to Kentucky after that. I think I went somewhere else. I'm trying to remember. You know, the trolls are dying to know whereabouts in New York I was. Yeah, go pound sand.
Why do you think that is? Why do they care so much about New York, about where you live in New York?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's so weird, though. That's so, why is that so weird?
I don't know, but they can go pound sand because I'm never going to tell them. It's just like they want to know what government work I did. I'm not going to tell them that shit. It's none of their damn business. My session is about to expire. Oh, well, okay. Not this here, that over there. I got 3 screens.
Right. The session's going to expire. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, my Bluetooth turned on. Now the system and the transfer to.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me?
You sounded like you was in a tin can there for a minute.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was weird because the Bluetooth of the car was connected, and I'm like, I don't want the Bluetooth of the car on. But yeah, these people have no. It's all a guessing game for them. They have no idea what's really actually going on.
They fish for information. That's why they keep asking questions.
They're looking for information.
Yeah, that's what Sterling says. Yeah, what Sterling says.
What does that say? Everyone knows you were never in New York. Well, prove it. If you could prove Vaughn was never in New York.
I was never in New York. Okay, well now wait a minute. If I was never in New York, how the fuck did I get to the Canadian Border Authority? And the Canadian Border Authority has stopped me. So if I was never in New York, how did I get to the Canadian Border Authority? Because last I checked, in order to go through Canada.
See, I love it when guys like Vaughn do this, right? Well, if this story that's complete bullshit isn't true, then how do you explain the supporting story that's completely bullshit as not being... That means it's all bullshit, right? Yeah.
At least on the East Coast, you got to go through fucking New York, bro. So now, tell me how that works. Okay, tell me how that works.
No, I never heard this story about you being stopped at the border before.
Yeah, I got stopped at. I was going to go to Canada for something, and
you don't want to be. You don't want to go to Canada.
I got stopped anyway.
Yeah, something. What was that something, Vaughn? It wasn't that 16-year-old vampire chick, was it?
But yeah, on the East Coast, that's how you get into Canada is through New York. So how the fuck are you saying I can go to Canada, but I wasn't at New York? That's stupid. That doesn't make any damn sense.
Listen to this filth they're saying. Vaughn, last year the trolls cast a spell that caused a stroke. I heard they're doubling their efforts now to cause even more calamity. Did you have a stroke recently, Vaughn?
I have not had a stroke.
Yeah, what the fuck are they talking about?
Backfired on the Larry Frost.
I think it backfired on the Larry Frost, didn't it?
Yeah, didn't Larry Frost go in the hospital just recently?
Yeah, that backfired and hit Larry Frost. So you guys might want to watch out.
Andrea said you can never give her an orgasm. Well, that doesn't even make sense because she has 3 kids by him.
She had 3 kids, dude. How the fuck? What do you think an orgasm is? An orgasm is when the egg drops, dude. That's what an orgasm is when the egg drops. It's like egg drop soup, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, they stopped him. They stopped me for pedophilia. No, they did not stop me for pedophilia. Oh fuck. They stopped me because they knew who I was.
They stopped you because they knew who you were?
Yeah. They're like, "Where's your guns?" I said, "What guns?" They said, "Where's your guns?" I said, "Nah, I leave my guns at the house. I didn't bring no guns." They knew who I was.
Why the hell would you bring guns to Canada for?
Canada has a Somali terrorist problem. And I had a bunch of people contact me wanting me to get rid of their Somali terrorist problem. But I got stopped by the Canadian Border Authority. Oh, well, it's all good. It don't matter. It's all good. It's all good. No, it didn't hit my mother. Well, my mom had it. My mom.
Well, your mother died because of the clot shot that the Frost gave her.
Yeah, Larry gave her the death jab. That's how Mom died. Everybody knows that. Even the hospital admitted that. So get your facts right, trolls. You got to get your facts right, guys. Okay. Don't bring me down, Bruce. Don't bring me down. Near, 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 near. You're looking good just like a snake in the grass. One of these days you're gonna break your glass. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh, ooh. I tell you what's more, before I get off the floor, don't bring me down. But yeah, the spell backfired onto Larry, sounds like. Because Larry ended up in the hospital when you all cast the spell. Yeah, that backfired. Yeah, I was never in New York.
You were never in New York, Vaughn.
Never in New
Just
York.
admit you're lying. You never were in New York.
Yeah. Apparently, that's all I do is lie.
Never were in New York, Vaughn.
I should have. Well, I should have snuck through across the border, but oh well. I'm a lawful kind of guy. I tried to go through legally.
You know what? You don't want to even be in New York, so it's not a bad thing. The trolls say you never been here. You know what? It's a good thing. You don't want to be here.
Well, here's the thing.
This place is a dump, Vaughn. You don't want to be here.
Well, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wanted to see America, and so that's
America. This is fucking communist country. This ain't America over here, boy.
It didn't used to. But it didn't used to be.
Well, it didn't used to be. That's true.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend. Never seems to get a lot. Take a jumbo, cross the border, like to see America. Remember that song from years ago? Supertramp. Supertramp. I think your trolls need a lesson on Vaughn's medical expertise. Well, I'll let the gods handle it. The gods said they're going to handle everything, so I'm letting them handle it.
I'm going to live in the Carpathian Mountains of Romania, nearest neighborhood a mile away. Wow. Talk about a communist country. Ugh.
Romanian communist, are they?
Yeah, they are.
I didn't think so.
Well, they used to be a satellite nation of Soviet Russia, and I think.
Did they really? Yeah. Maybe they did. So yeah.
Did they change? Did they become capitalists? I don't know.
Well, with the breakup of the Soviet Union, I thought most of them became capitalist nations. I thought. What you want midnight?
What we got here? Midnight?
We got midnight. Yep. We got the midnight blues.
I got the midnight blues. Oh, I got the midnight blues.
See, I'm such a good doggy, ain't you, baby? See, I'm such a good doggy.
Vaughn sings to look casual.
Huh?
Vaughn sings to look casual. He panicked hard. What does that mean?
No, that's not why I sing. You don't, even though I've told you guys 1,000 times why I sing, you still ain't got it yet, have you?
What got you into acting? What got you to become a Fabian?
Actually, believe it or not,
I don't think you ever told us that story.
Yeah, well, I was a little kid, literally. I was literally a little kid.
You're a kinderlach.
Yeah, and I just became enamored with movies and stuff, and I entered the play, the Thanksgiving play. And I learned my lines and did my spiel for the Thanksgiving play. And I thought, you know what, this is kind of fun. And so, I started pursuing that avenue and looking into it more and more and more. And then, when I got the chance, I was going to sign up for bit parts and stuff. And, as a stand-in or an extra. Or
right.
Whatever. And, but I never really pursued it hard. I just, if I saw something, well, hey, we need somebody to stand over here, I'd stand over there, but now one, like I said, though, when I heard that the opening for Wolverine was open, that I did really try out for, because I really liked that character. And of course I didn't get it, but that's okay. It wasn't for me, I guess.
Any chance of you
tried out for
morning?
Where did you try out? Where? When did this happen? Like, by tryout, do you mean in a live stream somewhere similar to this? You're like, I would like to play Wolverine. Is that what happened, Vaughn? Is that what you meant?
They did steal your karaoke clip, didn't they?
Do what now?
Good Mythical Morning stole your karaoke clip, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, what karaoke clip? You have a clip of that?
Good Mythical Morning had me on their show, but I mean.
Yeah, it was seen by 11 million views by now.
Let me see the link on that.
Yeah,
I posted the link.
Oh, you posted the link? Link's in the private chat, he said.
Play it for us, Vaughn.
Yeah, so far 11 million people saw you, I think.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it over there. Let me find it. Good Mythical Morning, huh? Okay.
Yeah, and skip to like the 6-minute, 40-second mark.
Yeah, can you play that so I can see that?
Oh, that's the time travel shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that because that wasn't real. The time travel thing wasn't real. It was fake.
Well, it seems like they owe you a lot of money because it got 11 million views.
Well, the guy that did the time travel video has made millions of dollars off of it because he had it monetized. So whoever did that time travel video owes me a shit ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you say, Good Mythical Morning repeated the video, and they made a shit ton of money. So
Yeah,
they
they owe you
money
at least
too.
half that money.
Yeah, well, like I said, when I go after YouTube, it'll be quite substantial. And so I'm not, if YouTube wants to go after the little fish to get their money back, well, then so be it. But I'm going to get quite a substantial amount of money off of YouTube because, YouTube literally put my life in danger, allowing these fucking trolls to do what they do. And there's no way they can spin that. There's no way they can get out of it. Okay. My life was literally put in danger on numerous occasions, and YouTube didn't even try to stop these fucks. And they could have stopped them dead in their tracks years ago by simply enforcing their terms of service. YouTube has terms of service against harassment. They have it. You can read it right on their terms of service against harassment. They wouldn't enforce it. So, YouTube's going to have to answer for that. And Google blocks everything I do. They block all my videos. They block all my comments. They block everything. Shadow ban me. Google shadow bans me everywhere I go so that hardly anybody ever sees my shit.
John looks like a mentally handicapped owl just sitting there fucking... And, like, what is he doing? Is he just sitting in a fucking parking lot? Or did the wife have the fucking boyfriend over? Like, what's going on? What's going on here, folks?
That needs to change. People not going to prison for trolling. All the harassment people do.
It's funny.
And they do people that go to prison because there are people that bully people online, harass people online, and they go to prison.
Well, it's funny. The United Kingdom, which is where a lot of these trolls are from, they actually have an anti-trolling law. So every time if they live in the UK and they come on here and they harass me or do anything to me, they're literally breaking United Kingdom law. But Pipey, like I said, Pipey said he doesn't give a damn. He don't care. George Dillman, can I add you to my LOL suits? Don't worry. We'll get it.
You're going to get it. Don't worry, guy.
Don't worry. This coming from the same motherfucker that said the Frost wouldn't get it. Well, the Frosts are getting it. And then now it's your turn. Cyrax gets trolled much worse than Vaughn, and cops just tell him to get off YT. Well, now, wait a minute. Why should Cyrax get off YT? Why didn't they get the trolls off YT? See, that's backwards thinking. So we're going to let the criminals stay on YouTube, but we're going to get rid of the content creators. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Only a moron would say something like that.
Right.
I heard Kenny Capizzi died. I don't know. And his name isn't Kenny Capizzi. His name.
Hopefully he's rotting in hell if he died.
His real name is Warren L. Mason. His name has been out there for years. I don't know why you guys call him Kenny Capizzi. His real name's Warren L. Mason. And if he is dead, then you should call him by his
Someone's
real name.
echoing?
Well, it ain't Jay. Jay's muted.
Am I echoing?
I don't hear any echo on my end.
Oh, are you just saying I'm a Jew because I echo?
Yeah, that's it. Little yellow sign. John, you are so for hire. What? That doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, telling the content creators to get off YouTube and let the trolls stay on YouTube makes no fucking sense. That's stupid talk. Oh, Vaughn is echoing. Oh, I'm echoing through your... I hear myself now. I'm echoing through your mobile device. Yeah, there you go. 2 days after the kids come home, CPS will be back again. No, they won't. No, they won't. I assure you, they will not. There's no reason for them to come out. The house is clean and I got money. There's no reason for them to come out. So if they do come out, guess what?
If they do come out, then it's just harassment.
That's just harassment at that point. That's right. That's harassment at that point. Okay. That's right. That's harassment. Even the government has to obey the law. At least they're supposed to. You trolls are so desperate to get something to happen to me, and I wonder why that is. Is your life going to change if something happens to me? No, but it is now because you got the
It's
last
always
13
been about harassment.
It's always
That's what
been
they've been doing the whole time, harassment.
Yeah, it's always been about harassment, but it would be definitely after that. Don't worry, it'll be all taken care of. It'll be all took care of. The gods have a plan.
I really hope so, Vaughn. I'm so sick and tired of seeing these people. I want these people that fucking leave these nasty comments just to start dropping dead, man. I know you say you want to sue them first and take them for all their money, but man, I'm sick of them, man.
Yeah.
You getting rid of them?
Yeah. Vaughn, if you just stop being a Lulz cow. Oh, yeah, it's all my
What,
fault.
Vaughn
right?
can't have a YouTube channel where he speaks his own mind?
Well, the thing of it is, I'm just, it's all my fault. It's never the troll's fault. It's all my fault, basically.
Yeah, right. You blame the victim instead of the people perpetrating the crime.
Exactly, and that's exactly what they're doing. It's always my fault. It ain't never their fault. But I wasn't aware. I put something to their head and made them do what they did. Seems to me like they did whatever the fuck they wanted to do, right? Now if I'd have put a gun to their head and made them do what they did, that'd be a horse of a different color. But I didn't do that, did I? What time travel video? There was a troll that made a time travel video. He took a bunch of old pictures and photoshopped my face into them, and then made the claim that I had committed time travel. Well, see, I never made a claim about time travel. However, I do believe in reincarnation, but I don't believe in time travel. But he put this time travel video out, and it went viral. And so he ended up making this troll, whoever this troll is, ended up making millions off of me. And it's YouTube's fault. And YouTube is going to be held accountable for it too. Guaranteed. I guarantee they will be. Guarantee they will be.
Could always flag their channels down. That'd be nice.
You can't. Yeah, I flag. You flag their channel down, and YouTube will have it right back up the next day. I flagged Secular Opinion's channel down, and he whined and cried to YouTube, and YouTube put it right back up the next day. So it doesn't do no good to flag their channels. You have to throw them in jail. That's what you have to do, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw these fucks in jail, and in that way, they won't be able to do this shit no more. Aliens coming to conquer Earth.
That'd be nice.
I don't know.
It'd be a nice change.
But there was a funny little meme, and it was like these aliens come. They come and they send an emissary ship down, and the ship lands, and the emissary gets out. And he tells the people that were gathered there, he says, we're from another planet. We're here to conquer your planet. And we're going to round up all the world leaders and kill them and take over your planet.
Yeah, we'd probably just nuke them.
And there was this long pause. Everybody was real quiet for a long time. And then one guy busted out laughing. And then another guy busted out laughing, and then another woman busted out laughing, and then pretty soon the whole everybody started busting out laughing. And these aliens who are here to conquer the earth, right? They're like, "Why are you guys laughing?" And I said, "Oh, thank you for killing off all the leaders of the earth and taking over the earth is probably the best thing that's ever happened to us." And the aliens are like, "What?" The aliens are like, "What?" They don't get it. The aliens didn't get it,
But
Yeah,
Joe
the
Biden
aliens-
would
Joe
probably just
Biden, you could take him out back and put a bullet in his head all you want. I don't mind.
The aliens are like, yeah, we're going to kill off all the world leaders and take over your world, your planet, and everybody started busting out laughing and said, "Oh, thank you, God," you know.
Joe
And the
Biden
aliens
would
are
ask
like, "What the
their,
fuck just
what
happened?"
their preferred pronouns are.
What's that?
Joe Biden would ask what their preferred pronouns are.
Yeah, some stupid woke shit. Yeah, exactly.
Or if they want to choose a gender, they can choose one.
It looks like I'm going to have to look up the word orgasm. All right.
I think the world leaders would rather destroy the planet than give up. I think so too. These people are evil. The people that run this country are evil.
Yes, they are.
Well, I guess if we can't have the planet, then they can't. We'll just nuke the entire planet so they can't take over. Use chemical warfare so they can't clean up the nuclear
How long
waste.
have I been at the hospital here, Vaughn?
Quite a bit of time, actually.
I think an hour, right?
Something like
about
that.
40-45 minutes.
Yeah, about 40,
Oh,
45
man.
minutes, something like
Hope
that.
the wife's okay.
Okay, well, now, shit, I've been at the damn hospital waiting for 2 hours, and there wasn't a damn thing wrong. All right, well, now, you know, somebody was saying, well, you know, because I said the orgasm is when the egg drops. Okay, and this stupid ass troll said, you don't have to have an egg to drop. Yeah, we
Vaughn,
know
these
that,
people
I
never
mean-
been with a woman. They have no clue how it works.
Well, they're right that you don't necessarily need an egg, but the whole fucking point of sex is to get her pregnant, you fucking moron. That's the point of sex. But anyway. But yes, technically,
Vaughn, these people are dumber than dog shit. They don't know how it works.
Technically, an
these people
orgasm-
never even been with a woman.
Right. I get
Vaughn,
it.
you think any of these people been with a woman?
Probably. Well, I don't. Well, Paulie is married, but his wife is a troll too. So, what's different about that? Not much. But anyway, you know, the thing of it is, yeah, okay, you can have an orgasm without an egg dropping. That's true. But typically, the whole point of sex is to get her pregnant so she'll have a child. That's the whole goddamn point. And apparently, the point just went zoom right over their fucking heads. But that's okay. That's okay. What, man? What?
Just as a kind of side thing here, I hope it's not lost on everyone that J-Dubs is sitting in the parking lot of a hospital waiting for his wife, and he's like, oh, geez, it's been a while, I hope she's okay, yet continues to sit in the parking lot and talk with Vonhelton. Right? Your wife's at the hospital, you drop her off at the front door, she doesn't come back out. You're like, I hope she's doing all right. I hope they're not like, you know, might have went bad in there. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyways, Vaughn, like who would do that? Who would actually choose to sit and hang out with Vonhelton in a parking lot, freezing your tuchus off? Anyways, folks.
Oh, are you hearing something in John's background? She might be hearing something in your background. I don't know. What are you hearing? Are you hearing something? Did you hear something? Did some kind of noise get you? Did a noise get you?
Good puppy. Midnight.
Very good puppy.
Such a good girl.
Very good girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a good doggy. See, I'm a good doggy.
You want to share the good news you told me over Skype this morning?
Good news?
Yeah, you showed me photos.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I don't think you announced it yet on YouTube.
No, I didn't. No, actually, I didn't.
So this is breaking news here, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I actually did not. I did not actually. Hold on a second. Let me get rid of some of these tabs. I got way too many tabs open. Let's see here. Midnight, calm down. Calm down, please. Let me get to the other folder. Hold on. Go lay down, Midnight, please. All right, put this over there, and then put this up here. Alrighty. One of the hellhounds had puppies, and there's 2 of them at my feet.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. They're fat. They're fat babies.
Fat little babies. Yeah. Of course, now these are now. You can look at boy, I'm getting echo real bad on you, John. I'm getting echo real bad on you now, John. But yeah, now there's Floppy, and we know it's Floppy because Floppy has the tuxedo front. So that's Floppy, and then Sharpie has the 3-piece suit. Plus Floppy has a floppy ear. Okay, so but yeah, now these puppies are from the full-size dogs outside. And so there's 4 of them, and of course that one just has 3 in there, but there's actually 4. There's all 4 of them right there, and they're cute as can be.
Do you have enough dog food for all of them, or?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
well, I will have, but I'm going to try and find homes for these puppies if I can. That's the
Yeah, you
plan
could sell them online and make a few bucks.
And there's Chili Dog by the Vaughn.
Oh yeah, there you go. Chili Dog by the Vaughn.
Yeah, man. Chili Dog. Showed that to John. Yeah. Chili Dogs by the Vaughn.
I gotta
you
love
want
the
one.
hot dog.
You know you want one.
Everyone wants a chili dog by the Vaughn.
That's right. Everybody wants a Chili Dog by the Vaughn. You bet.
I'm loving me hot dog.
You bet. You bet. I'm loving some hot dogs. But yeah, I'm going to find them some good homes. Don't worry. Yeah, well, that's the plan. The kids will have a lot of fun playing with the puppies, and it'll be good.
Yeah, you got to tell the kids about the new pups. They're gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I sent them a message on Skype. But we're going to hopefully get the kids back here pretty soon, and then that. But speaking of
That's
which,
cool, man.
check something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the kids are coming back home. That's great news too.
well, I hope so. That's the plan. I mean, now if they do give them up for adoption, I don't think that would be very wise on their part. But
If they get put up for adoption and they do that, you're gonna have a Muslim come out of me, man. I'm gonna go full on Muslim.
yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The guys did say that.
Wow.
If something happens,
All
to
right, the
kids-
wife is coming back out. She's coming in. I'm gonna take her out to eat for
Okay.
lunch.
All right.
Vaughn, you have a great rest of the night. If you want to close the show, that's up to you, or keep
Okay.
going, or
All right.
have Vaughn and
Well,
Solar
we're
come in, or whatever.
Well, we're at 3.5 hours, so
Yeah, we're at the 3.5 hour mark. Perfect time to close.
yeah, perfect time to close it. So
Yeah, might as well end
So-
it now.
we'll end it now. And
You have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow.
yep. All right. See you, John. Have a good
All
time
right,
with
take
the
it
wife. Have a good time with the wife. And there he went. All right. So, and there he went. I'm here by myself. All right. So 324, 325 now. Excuse me. It kicked over. All right. So yeah. Yep. More pups. They're sick. Where are you getting that they're sick? No, they're not. Why you guys got to put curses on shit for? Why you got to do that? I don't understand why you guys got to put curses on shit. Quit putting curses on shit. God damn. See, when you speak evil out of your mouth, you're basically putting a curse on someone. You don't want to do that. What, Midnight? What do you want, honey? What do you want? What's the matter, Midnight? What's the matter? What's the matter, Midnight? Yeah, let's not be putting curses on people, man. That's not cool. All right, Midnight. Here, I need to work the controls. I need to work the controls over there. All right. We're going to get out of here. And so we're going to end it. Before we go, I want to do a quick I was right. Really, really fast because it was. So let's do a quick I was right. All right. This is Marco Rubio. It says, rather than making the case for American greatness and protecting our nation, the military is parroting woke nonsense.
Oh,
Senator Marco Rubio.
Well, congratulations.
I warned people not to listen.
Congratulations. You prophesized Mark Rubio being quoted about woke nonsense. Great. You were right, Vaughn. Anyways, folks, I think this is where we're going to end it. That gets us caught up. Yet, as I stated before, earlier today, Vonhelton did more streaming, so we'll have to get caught up. We'll search it for some nuggets. And, of course, this Thursday, I'm planning on doing a Weirdo Wonderland. We got to get caught up with Shani and Rev and the e-begging and the hurting and the starving and all that kind of good stuff. So, folks, thanks for joining. Please thumbs up on your way out and all that good stuff. And we will see you soon.